Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to What's News number 6. Here are our top stories. Jong-un, the creator of Flappy Bird, said he might resurrect the game after all. Honestly, I have no joke for this, I just wanted to see if I could read his name again without cracking up. This season of The Bachelor finally ended this week. Thank God I have had stomach aches that are more entertaining than that show. Senator Dianne Feinstein, head of the Senate Intelligence Committee, publicly accused the CIA of breaking the law by searching through the Senate computer system without authorization. The CIA retorted that they were just suspicious that someone was playing Galaga during work hours. Poland is looking to get away from Russia as a source of gas. In related news, Russia is looking to get away from Taco Bell as a source of gas. The search for Malaysian Airlines MH370 has been expanded to an area north of the Strait of Malacca after a blip on military radar suggests the plane may have actually changed course after contact was lost. No definitive evidence has been found that the plane has crashed. Maybe we should get this guy on the case. Chelsea Handler was a guest on Piers Morgan's show Monday night. She called him a bad interviewer after he failed to communicate during a commercial break and instead spent the downtime to catch up on his Twitter account. CNN basically said the same thing when they announced in February that Morgan's show is being cancelled. Morgan's final broadcast date hasn't yet been announced, and it seems nobody has taken the time to remind CNN that he still has a show on their network. CBS has made a major renewal of The Big Bang Theory, keeping it alive for another 3 seasons and guaranteeing life for the series into the 2016-2017 season. It's okay, nerds, I'll give you a moment to clean up. All good now? Alright, let's continue. North Korea recently held its legislative elections, and Kim Jong-un won 100% of the ballot vote. What a surprise. I bet he was just looking for the cake. A judge in Alabama has disallowed a female same-sex couple from divorcing because the state does not recognize same-sex marriage, proving that people in this country don't think things through. Excuse me, but if you don't recognize same-sex marriage, wouldn't that be a reason to perform the divorce? The European Union wants to ban American cheese manufacturers from using the names of cheeses in their products, basically calling them inferior to the real European things. So watch out for new Kraft Fairy Dust cheese-like powder to hit store shelves soon. A British television show called Sex Box, in which relationship experts privately watch a couple having sex in a soundproof box that is on a stage and then give them advice, is making its way to the US network WeTV. And this just in, WeTV's male 18 to 99 subscriber demographic has just risen 500%. On Monday, out of curiosity, I was looking at the pricing of Tesla's vehicle models, and on Tuesday, New Jersey's Motor Vehicle Commission dropped the hammer on the company, enacting a rule that jeopardizes its direct-to-customer sales model and would force it to allow dealerships to sell the cars. Governor Chris Christie has apparently backed this move, and having had the opportunity to meet Chris Christie at my college graduation, he asked me to please say nice things about him after I told him that I was a radio production major. So I'll do the best considering the circumstances. What is wrong with Tesla selling cars direct to customers? When you look at the automobile industry that has been the same since, I guess, the 1970s, 1980s, you have these parent companies who have multiple brands that are basically selling the same vehicles under different names. So as a result, we have a major disinterest in the vehicles that currently exist. We have domination by the oil industry, which doesn't really help the situation. Now we've got a bunch of gas vehicles that nobody wants to buy. There's too many of them around. Brands have closed down because they can't sell the cars, and basically because of bankruptcy. You know, the sales model of these companies are leading them to die, okay? I don't think the dealerships are helping at all. Now, people want to buy Tesla, being a company that can sell its cars directly to people, or so it thinks, which I don't think is unacceptable. And it's a company that apparently cares about its customers, because this is a technology that should be thriving. Electric vehicles are where we should be going with vehicles. Why do we not have flying cars by now? It's 2014. The least we could do is get these vehicles mass-produced, bring the price down, let the companies sell them. Okay, so what? They control the pricing. Alright, over time, the pricing of these vehicles is going to naturally come down. There's going to be a demand for them. And if we could get our dependence on oil reduced, there would be more electric vehicles. People would be saving money, okay? Here's another angle on the situation. Recently on New Jersey 101.5, they were talking about how dealerships and their mechanics were trained to well, not the dealers, but the dealerships were training their mechanics to screw over the customers. Alright, either overcharging, doing things wrong. There was a whole bunch of different stories on how the dealerships were screwing over customers who were bringing in their stuff. On top of that, now we've got car companies, the major companies. You can see the recalls being put out by GM for the Cobalt and the Saturn Sky and Saturn Ions. They knew about these things, and they don't do anything about them till dozens of people have died. Alright? I would bet my ass that Tesla would never let that happen. It doesn't matter about their direct sales model, because I don't see a problem with that. Alright? There's no problem with Tesla selling their cars. Okay, so some other guy wants to make money and try to be competitive with other guys who want to sell. I mean, that's all going to change in April, according to these new rules that the governor is backing and that the Motor Vehicle Commission is setting up. I mean, we can go to the Apple store and buy Apple products. We can go to a Microsoft store and buy a friggin' Surface. We can go buy an iPad at the Apple store, but we can't buy a Tesla car from Tesla. Chris Christie is putting Tesla in a forced chokehold, and they're not going to be able to sell their cars in this state. It looks like I'm going to have to wait till I move to California or something and make a whole bunch of money somehow to be able to buy one of these cars, which I would love to do someday. So that's what's news for this week. Do you have anything to say about the topics I brought up this week? Leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends if you want to spread the word. It would really help me out. Thank you very much in advance. Please check out my social media sites. Follow me so you can get all your updates. And with the new playlist feature on YouTube, you can actually like the playlist from my channel page, so you can just get these What's News updates if that's what you want. And I know you do. So thanks for watching What's News for this week. I'll see you next week on the next episode of What's News. Poland is this is good. Poland is looking to get away from Russia as a source of gas. I can't do this one. Oh my god, it's too funny. Poland Okay. Poland is looking to get away from Russia as a source of gas. In related news, Russia is looking to get away from Taco Bell. Legislative elections and King Jong, oops.